Okay, came out today looking for a series of old coal mines related to the Pratt Consolidated Coal Company. And had to do a little walking to get up here, but this is the first in a series we're checking out. And just amazingly enough, the first one we came to is open. So I went down in there, did a little exploratory look and reconnoiter, and it looks wide open. These mines go back to 1907 and they were in service till about 1913. So Mr. Box is going on down in there. I'm gonna take a break for a few minutes and then I'm gonna come on in there and join him up. But incredible, first one of a series that we're looking for today. We actually came across the first one that was open, so amazing. Okay, just came on inside and it's pretty dry. Went back in here for a little ways, just doing a reconnoiter, and no water as of yet. But that wall, those two walls those are brick walls right there. Seen those in a few mines, more than a few, but very rare to see one on the entrance. So, but anyway, drop on down there, and the mine, drift mine, heads straight off, and then it'll cut to the left. That's as far as I went and came back to get my stuff. We actually thought these would be, sealed up, like most drift mines are, but surprise, surprise. So anyway, get down on in there and start tracking this out. Okay. Looks like it's a blue slate roof, which is kind of pretty good. All the research indicates those were kind of more stable than the others. But the coal seam is right there. Not a big coal seam. And here's the interior look of the brick walls right there. Those are old bricks. Like I said, this mine goes, series of drift mines right here go back to 1907. So, all right. All right. Got the coal seam right there. So this is a drift mine that's actually connected to a slope mine about 3/4 of a mile away. Pretty hard to imagine. So they really extracted the coal off the side right there. Huh. That's got a different band. It's got that sandstone, and it's got a narrow coal seam above it. Interesting. A lot of wooden timber support remains.
right there.
We can check this one out right here. Mr. Box is going to, there's a parallel haulage way
Let me
to this one.
a little bit further.
All right. If this one's a no-go, there's another one further down. He's going around the corner there. You see anything?
I'm still going.
All right. Got remains of a fossil right there. Probably a tree. Oh, right there. All right.
Hit dead ends.
Careful with your knees, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I actually thought about bringing knee pads. Forgot about it.
Yeah, I might get you check that other one.
Yeah, I'll go in there and check the other one. All right. Okay. So you've got a lot of little adits, little work areas, and some of the old timber support right here. Right there, you can tell those are just trees they chopped down, and of course that's another bottle right there. Wow, that is old. That's knee high. That's an older bottle of the grape cola right there. That's amazing. So there you go. You got the coal sink there. All right. All right, this is where it'll make this turn to the left up here. And that's where Mr. Box is going. There he is, way off in the distance. I hear you. How's it look back there?
I decided to stop right here and wait on you.
Okay. All right. This was amazing to find this. That's a better angle on the coal right there. Looks like there's some letters or something up here.
Yeah, it says 1958.
Stacked rock wall here. And you got a little work area right there. The miners stacked up these rocks, get them out of the way. And they usually put them in front of the coal they extracted, and they built these little support walls. So this is pretty exciting. We did not expect this. Not expect this at all. Probably if we look around, there's some pretty good fossil remains in here. I would have no doubt. Oh, really?
Yeah, you couldn't have a big pick to go in that low coal.
Yeah, look at that, Mr. Box. He found this pick. That almost looks like something mountain climbers have, you know, like an ice pick. And there's that whiskey bottle Mr. Box found. Check that out, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And you still got the little timber support, the timber cross ties here. And he reports that it keeps going. So that's a huge area that they got that coal out of. I'm surprised there's not any timber supports, but some of the stuff has fallen. It could have crushed the timber supports, of course. But all right, push on behind Mr. Box. Okay, at this nice stacked rock wall right here. That's the remains of a pine tree right there. So this whole big work area right back in there. All right, we'll film a little bit more further down. Okay, Mr. Box has proceeded on down the hallway. You can see his light barely. Got, you go about every 20, 30 feet, maybe a little more. You got all these work areas. So, and just pulled this out of the rock wall right there. That is old. I'm not sure what it was doing in here or what it was for, but it's like a little carafe, old-timey glass carafe. So that is pretty neat. So that's one thing about these coal drift mines. When these miners were done with their bottles, they just shoved them right here into the walls. Good place to get them out of the way. So anyway, we'll proceed on down and meet up to see if we can follow Mr. Box. Okay, Mr. Box is waiting for me down here at the end. All this right here, the water has receded, but it's flooded further on back. And you know, if this was the only mine we were checking out, you know, we've been through the water plenty of times. It doesn't bother us, but we do have some other areas we want to check out, so we don't want to burn up too much time. But this was just very unexpected. It was fantastic to be able to come back in here and see this. There is a possibility this mine was reopened as a truck mine. Maybe in the 40s, we did see some numbering. And it would stand to make sense. Sometimes they came back into these old coal drift mines and had better mining equipment, better mining methods, and they were to extract some coal. But this goes back to 1907. So absolutely amazing. There's a look back at the water there. All right. Mr. Box, he's recording some serious fern fossils that were back in that attic right there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So we'll check a couple more things out. And that's mine, and then we'll go ahead and get on out there. Okay, we're gonna be heading on back out. Try to check up some of the old coal drift mines in the area, but all this has recently been underwater. All this brown, this iron-like substance, orange. That's a work area back in there. That's just unbelievable. The stacked rock walls, and it goes back in there a good ways. But that's that right there's an old whiskey bottle right there. Pretty early, 1910, 1915, anywhere thereabouts. So, all right, we'll start making our way on back out and so we can find what the next series of mines. Okay. All right, this is what it looks like to come out of a coal mine at night and to walk a little ways through the woods. There we go. Coming on out of great coal drift mine. Great coal drift mine, definitely. All right. Oh yeah, that's some illumination. All right. All right, let's go ahead and sign off and make our way back out to the trail.